Well, today's Colorado trivia is true or false. 4 Mile Historic Park is home to the oldest standing residential structure in the metro area. The answer? That's a big old true. It's the original house built in 1859. It served many purposes as the last stop before making a grand entrance into the Denver way back in the day. All right, my friends, our journey continues. Here we are. We have Ariane from 4 Mile Historic Park, and I'm so excited to have you on the show. This is one of my favorite places to go. Remind our viewers exactly where 4 Mile Historic Park is located.
Well, we are in, we're pretty centrally located by modern day standards. We are in the Glendale Cherry Creek neighborhood, a little bit east of Colorado Boulevard, a little bit south of Alameda.
Why do you call yourselves 4 Mile?
Well, as you mentioned, 4 Mile House has served a lot of purposes over the years, not least of which was being a stage stop for people coming in on the trail into Denver. And they called it 4 Mile House. It earned its nickname from being 4 miles from the center of town at the time.
It's so much fun. You always have family events going on, and it's so unique to explore. Talk about the historic park and the unique adventure that you always offer.
Sure. Well, you know, so much of Denver has changed in the last 158 years since the house was built. We know this.
Yeah.
And it's still changing to this day. But 4 Mile House is still standing. It is, as you mentioned, the oldest standing structure in Denver.
Oh, see, I love that. Look at that picture. How cute.
Those are happy campers.
Yeah,
right
they
there
are.
in our summer camp. And we offer demonstrations of how life was like at the time the house was built. We offer house tours of the museum, so really give people an idea of the type of lifestyle people were living in that area at the time.
And you're also offering, which is really cool, an old-fashioned 4th of July celebration.
That's right. It's one of our annual events we do every year, a big heritage event.
Talk about what we can expect.
Well, we have a lot going on. Let's start with the activities. We'll
Okay.
be doing all kinds of pioneer games, from stilt walking to egg racing. We'll have historic demonstrations, of course, tours of the museum. We'll also have some historic reenactments going on with the 1st Colorado Volunteer Infantry. We will have a number of local food trucks on site, things like M's Ice Cream and Devil Dog Grill. So you know all of our basic 4th of July food groups are going to be covered.
Yes, yummy, yummy.
And then to round out the evening, we will stop taking admissions at 9 p.m.
Okay.
The event goes till 10. At 9 or a little bit after 9 o'clock, the city of Glendale is planning a spectacular fireworks show, and 4 Mile Historic Park happens to be the perfect vantage point to watch it.
Yeah,
so,
right there. I mean, absolutely perfect.
Right, so everybody will grab a patch of grass, roll out the blanket, unfold the chair, and look up for the fireworks at the end of the
How much is admission?
Admission is absolutely free.
Oh,
All of
wow.
that is ready to go and free. We have some charges apply for things like wagon rides if you want to take a tour around the park. Think of it as a $3 donation per person to support our animal care program.
And it's so affordable too, but it's fun to see the kids' eyes light up when they see something like the wagon ride and the horses and then the fireworks on top of that. What other summer activities do you have planned?
Well, coming up in a few weeks, we'll be launching a new event called Wild West Kids. It's going to be something that helps bring the pioneer experience to kids and families. So again, games, demonstrations, but also a little bit of nature exploration, a little bit of looking through the park and finding critters and nature and things like that.
Speaking of kids, is it possible to have birthday parties there?
Oh yes, absolutely. We have a great education program for birthday parties where kids get to choose a couple of different activities to do on the park. And we've even added the possibility of making wood-fired pizzas and our wood-fired stove on the park as an option for birthday parties.
Is there any volunteer opportunities?
Yes, we're always looking for volunteers to help us provide those demonstrations I've been talking about. We have people who work in our summer kitchen to do demonstrations on the wood-fired stove. We have Teamster volunteers who help drive the wagons that give wagon rides. We have tour guides that help us to lead groups of people through the house.
Well, it's such a blast to go. Thank you for giving us a sneak peek.
Absolutely.
And what a great place to watch fireworks. Yeah. It's going to be a bang-up red, white, and blue celebration at 4 Mile Historic Park on July 1st from 5 p.m. until 10 p.m. Take in the Old West with games, demonstrations, and horse-drawn wagon rides. Then enjoy Glendale's fireworks show. And you guys, it's absolutely free. For all the details, head to 4milepark.org. That's 4milepark.org.